Oh, what do you want to bet this goes disastrously wrong? Did that word have that connotation in 2003? Goodness only knows. Oh, shush. Right. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. What a pickle of lilies I've got myself into. Right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Pirates of the Caribbean, or Sea Dogs 2, to give it its sort of unofficial but slightly more specific name, and its very cool music. Now, this is in fact not the same game, obviously, as you can tell by it having a vastly different menu screen. It is the New Horizons mod, which is a mod that's started at a period in time some time ago, and I have no idea when, and now it's playing a cutscene. Stop doing that, thank you. Kindly, I'm in the middle of my monologue. If you'd like to shush, I'd appreciate it. Ahem. Yes, so this is a mod for the game which came out at some point, I have no idea when, and it is supposed to vastly increase the size of the game and the amount of things that you can do in it. I don't know very much about it. I did get this going before I actually got the PC, the standard version going, back before we did our series on the base game, the original game. So I poked around the first sort of 5 minutes of the game, but beyond that I don't really know anything. I certainly didn't know that it kept playing an infernal cutscene, but that doesn't matter. I thought it might be nice to have a wee poke around and see what this mod entails. Don't know if we'll do a full playthrough of it or anything like that, just do 1 or 2 videos on it. I don't know, depends what people would like to see. But anyway, let's get on with the game, instead of sitting here yammering on about incoherent rubbish all evening. Right. Select storyline. So this is one of the things that I am aware of is slightly different in this game. And by slightly different, I mean vastly different, because the original game was an RPG where you didn't actually get to choose anything about your character. Anyway, Tales of a Seahawk. As a new face in the Caribbean, you are determined to make a name of yourself through fair means or foul. You can try to convince yourself that you will fight for riches and glory alone, but you came here for another reason. Will you manage to regain the affection of Danielle and win her heart back again, or will you simply become another tortured soul, lost among these wild and dangerous islands, forced to seek fame and fortune as scant and cold comfort? Or perhaps you'd rather play as Danielle herself. Perhaps yes, perhaps no. We don't know. So yes, there's different people that you can play as. So we can play presumably as Nathan Hawke. I don't know whether this is supposed to mirror the main game itself, or we can play as other people, such as Ardent. Indeed. Time to put the golden piracy into the golden age of piracy. Kidnap, burglary, and outright piracy. Charles Ardent does it all. Though there are those that say Ardent was actually a woman called Helen with a stick-on beard that she bought from Poundland, one presumes. I don't know. So, yes, there's that we can do. Or we can be an assassin, which is not much of a name, but never mind. As a former Dutch soldier, Johan Elting is regarded by his peers as a good fighter. Tired of the army life and pay, he decided to become a smuggler. Little does he know that he will soon become one of the most feared mercenaries in the Spanish service. But how long will he accept this new status? I don't know. He's got an English bark, which is probably worse than my English breath, but never mind. Or we've got Bartholomew, a Portuguese. In the year 1660, Portugal had been at war with Spain for 20 years. One of the main superpowers of the high seas, Portugal is now part of the Spanish Empire. Struggling for independence, I was going to say that didn't happen, but then I remember now that no, I think it actually did. Sorry, I'm not very good with history. Struggling for independence, the Portuguese government handed out many letters of marque in an attempt to turn the tide. It is in this world of turmoil that Bartholomew decided to leave his beloved country and take his chances in the new world. Little did he know that he would soon become the most famous Portuguese pirate of history, feared by the Spanish and hailed by his countrymen. Oh, indeed, how exciting. And Delvin Opera, which, again, I don't think... How many different names are there, for goodness sake? Okay, so there's sort of like a free play. Presumably this is like customizable. Choose from several predefined characters or freely customize your own. Indeed. The gold bug? What is this? What oh, this fellow is dancing mad. He hath been bitten by a tarantula. What are you blabbering on about? Okay, so it seems like there's loads of different people that you can play as, which is very, very exciting. Which is weird, because I thought at some point you actually could play as Danielle, kind of judging off the here. Unless that's, who this is supposed to be. Perhaps yes, perhaps no. 1576. And 1750. Well, presumably not then. I don't think Danielle was that old. Okay then, well, who should we play as? I'm kind of interested to play as this Portuguese chap. This sounds sort of exciting. Perhaps, yes, I don't know. I'm not very good with choices. What other options do we have? There's this bloke who frankly looks too posh for my taste, but never mind. Or there's some sort of Jack Sparrow character who I'm not hugely enthused by, because that's going to be a little bit obvious. So, yes, I don't really know if we should be a Portuguese person, because he don't seem to have a ship, which is a bit of a problem. But, yeah, why don't we have a go with this Portuguese chap and see what happens? Can I... Oh, hang on, if I click start, I don't know. Oh, there we go. Oh, goodness, I can change my name. We'll just call it. We'll just call it. Please don't bollock everything up immediately. Right. Can I change the difficulty? What? Story and pre-play available after opening. Customize. What are you babbling on about, my friend? I just want to change the difficulty. So there's Swashbuckler, there's Sea Dog, there's Mariner, and Landlubber. I have no idea what any of these things are. I like they put them in an order, given that these words have no ordinal value whatsoever. Anyway, let's try Sea Dog, I suppose, given that was the default, and we do have a bit of experience. So, yes. Let us see what happens. My giddy aunt. Somebody forgot to turn the heater off in Madame Tussauds. So yeah, I don't know whether it's just different characters that you get to play as, or whether you unlock different quests, or presumably have like different allegiances. Presumably, we're more aligned with the Portuguese in this playthrough rather than anyone else. So that should be interesting. If I remember correctly, England and Portugal had a long-standing naval alliance, one of the longest in history, if I am not mistaken. We are in Lisbon. This is interesting. I think the most recent version of this mod came out in maybe 22. I'm not entirely sure, but you can tell some parts of it haven't changed since 2003. Well, do I remember crashing into one of those during my time, and having my navigator drive into one on purpose, if I remember correctly, when we got washed ashore at some point. I think we have arrived. Now taking the first soggy step into the rest of our lives. I am genuinely a bit worried by the fact that we don't actually have a ship. Like, seriously, how am I going to handle the fact that I don't have a ship? I'm going to have to try pretty dang hard to not bollock this up completely. Oh no, seemingly I do have a ship, and the resolution's a little better, and the sea doesn't look appalling, which is lovely. Right then, it's 9:15 in the morning, and we should probably get on with life. There is a fresh breeze, it says. Questbook updated, and there also seems to be a governor over there, which is worrisome. And a reskinned version of Danielle. Alright. Is this man coming to speak to me? Hello. Frederick Baggage, his name seems to be. Interesting. This is your first time in our city, monsieur. I have not seen you before. I'm sorry, I thought you were somebody else. It wasn't quite so portly. How do I change, like, dialogue options? Oh, with WAS. Goodness. How very advanced. Okay, can I... Oh dear, can I see my quest book? What is my quest at the moment? A rival in the Caribbean. I was born to a poor family in Lisbon. Very young, I enlisted as a soldier on a merchant ship trading between Lisbon and a place I'm not even trying to pronounce for the sake of not offending the entire European continent. Right, yes, anyway, I get the idea. I get the idea that nothing is tremendously well. My first step will be to find a job, because I'm almost out of money. I should go into the... Oh, this doesn't sound very fun. How do I move this? I must go into town and ask for work. Oh, you mean I'm not already a sea captain? This was just a ship I got carried here on? You mean that isn't mine? Oh, perhaps I shouldn't be surprised, given that I did select the character who didn't even seem to come with a ship. So, perhaps that was a little foolish of me, but never mind. Yeah, there's a lot of free skinning going on here. And there's a big shark, which is quite interesting. Can I speak to one of the soldiers?
I am Lord Franz, you ignorant buffoon.
Lord France? What am I doing on the French island? Shouldn't I be on the Portuguese island? You look very healthy. Don't you want to join the army? We've lots of room in our barracks, good food and rum for free. Sounds good, but I must refuse. I cannot deal with the army's discipline. Yes, for I am a very mischievous type. Do they have guns? Oh my Gideon, I can see through the wall. That's a hell of a skill to have in this day and age. Yes, they do in fact appear to be carrying musket rifles, which is quite interesting, given that, of course, there weren't any rifles in the base game. There were only...
Hola, Captain. So good to see you.
Hello, who are you? Yeah, there were only pistols, no rifles in the original game. Stranger, give me a coin. I don't like the way you talk to me. Do you think I'm begging? And do you think I'm your father? Very well, have a good day, cretin. How dare you insult me? Stop there. I must teach you some manners. I suppose I'm chasing after him now, though. Goodness only knows why. Don't waste your time with him. Waste your time instead with this soldier who seems to be pushing his breast into me, but never mind. The kid likes to bother people. I don't know you, do I? I can't speak either. Is it your first visit to our fair town? Yes, not only in this town, but also to the Caribbean. Let me introduce myself. I am Bartholomew. And you? I am Pierre, a farmer who... Giddy on, I am seeing a lot of things at the minute. Mostly soldiers vanishing into thin air. I'd have enlisted in the army if they taught me how to teleport. I live outside the town. Today I come here to sell vegetables. And you? What do you do? A sailor, or more precisely, I was a captain of a merchant ship. Very interesting. Do you wish to find work as a captain on this island? Of course, and above all I wish to earn a lot of gold. In Europe, I've heard it is easy to get riches in these islands. Indeed, it's also easy to die, especially when you're as stupid as me. But first, maybe I can help you find a job. How so? I know a merchant named Eugene Martin at the Buccaneer camp. He is in the habit of buying my vegetables from time to time. He's got some small ships. Perhaps you can work for him as a captain. What luck! Where is this camp? Go into the jungle and keep walking straight through and you will find it. But be careful. He sells smuggled goods, so it's a risky job. Yes, but I should earn more where the risk is greater. Thanks for the advice. I'm on my way. Goodness. So the riskier the road, the greater the profit, and all that jazz. What is this? I don't know. I'm going to open it and see. Take item. Yes. You found a clay jar. Oh, goodness. You tried to pick the lock with a knife in vain. Oh. And it's oh, interesting. Okay, so there's like locked things. Interesting. What under the sun exactly am I supposed... Why is there grass everywhere? Why is there like paving? Well, there's paving down there, I suppose. I'm gonna have to move the mouse miles in order to get the thing to move. Is there are there like any options where I can change the mouse sensitivity? Seemingly not. No. Colonies? What's all this about? Oh, this is like my trade book and stuff in it. Indeed. With a load of islands I've never even heard of, which means, although they do seem to have the same shape. They do seem to have the same shape as the as the original ones, but they do seem to have different names. Yes, indeed. Anyway, we'll come back to all of that in a fine minute. I wish to have a look at this pot that I've picked up. How under the sun does this help me? I don't know. It just kind of crashes the game when you click on that, but never mind. Where are my things? Items. A clay jar. Yes. Well, one man's beauty is another man's boring, but that isn't the point. Toss item. I like this phrase. This is an excellent phrase. Right, I keep pressing the escape button. It never really seems to do me a hell of a lot of good. There we are. Okay, never mind that. Let's see if we can find the Buccaneers camp. This doesn't look like the governor's mansion. This looks more like a stable, if I'm completely honest. The shipyard, yes, indeed. Man, I am literally having to drag my mouse all the way across the infernal desk in order to get it to move very much. But we will see what happens. All right, let us go into the jungle. Trade may be very profitable if you find time to make good trade routes. Oh gosh. Okay, now it's moving a little faster, which is lovely. Can I remind myself how to fight? So I can block and I can bab. Good. Somehow the controls seem to be already very similar to what they were when I was playing the original on my XP computer. And given that I'm playing this on a completely different computer, via a method that is very likely to explode and go wrong in a bit, so look out for that. Are you here to murder me? I get the distinct impression you might be. Yeah, you're here to murder me! Oh gosh. This is going to go really badly, so oh goodness, he's got a gun! That doesn't seem tremendously fair. I do seem to have died, and then transformed into Nathan Hawke. Yes. That didn't go brilliantly well. Oh! I didn't die. I just went to sleep. I'm so sorry. What? You finally awaken. You are in the tavern. You have been lying here in a comatose state for 4 days. We feared that you had already crossed the threshold into the netherworld. Well, I may have actually been there. I met the demons of darkness. They were clutching their bony claws into me. No, I think that was just Chilly Bob, who lives in the tavern and gropes the comatose. But then a beautiful angel appeared in a halo of heavenly light and drove them away. I wonder if the vision had a meaning. Maybe Providence prevented my death until I found my destiny. The angel, her face, it is somewhat familiar. I cannot remember. I cannot even think. My brain is aching like mad. Take care, you are still weak. It may be some time before you recover your full health. Don't torture your brain by thinking. About the vision. Our old surgeon looks a little odd with his grizzled wig, and he wasn't very gentle when he cleaned your wounds. He may as well have appeared hellishly to you in a state. It was probably my angelic face that you saw through your feverish eyes as I nursed you day and night. Your angelic face? Of course, but tell me, how did I get here? It looks like you were wounded badly in a fight, almost fatally. Probably your enemies thought they had already killed you and left you for dead, but some members of your crew found you and brought you here. The crew of the ship I don't have. Well, not that faithful. When news of your defeat spread, it seemed as if you would never recover many sailors. Oh. What? Where is my dunnage? What are you talking about? This is so different. I'm so confused. Here is all that you still had with you when you were found, but I'm not sure if your enemies didn't plunder something. Never mind golden weapons. As long as I have my skills, I will recover my possessions quickly. I must take my leave now, but I'm indebted to you. Thank you and goodbye. Right. Okay. Right. Seriously, why is the mouse sensitivity so low in the town? It doesn't make any sense. Okay. Can I pinch anything from this box if I can ever turn myself around in order to look at it? It blew up! My giddy aunt, this has not been an auspicious beginning. Oh my giddy aunt, this is insane! What is up with this mouse sensitivity? I'm gonna have to kick it up myself manually. Right, that's a little better. I've forced it up by changing the mouse sensitivity on my own mouse, but goodness, this is very, very, very strange indeed. Okay. Should we go back outside and have another go at this? Giddy aunt. So I'm guessing I've lost some... Hello. You seem very fancily dressed. I'm going to presume I've lost like some sort of reputation points or leadership points or swagger points or goodness knows what. Given that I seem to have had my arse handed to me on a plate. So that didn't go very well. But never mind. This time... Oh, I was going to say there aren't any brigands. No, there's still plenty of bloody brigands. Giddy aunt. Could they not be covered in guns this time? Oh, I can't even walk through the fronds. Although saying that, these ones don't seem quite as vicious. So that's nice. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I mean, I thought this would be different, but I didn't think it would be quite this different. Perhaps I should have made things a bit more similar by playing as Nathan again, but I do want to. I mean, I want this to be different for the sake of showing off this mod in its full potential, rather than just rehashing old stuff. But Well, these two twins, with their vaguely varying vests, are seemingly escorting this woman somewhere. Who are you and where are you going? Are you walking here without any present business? Generally yes. I'll be glad to talk to you. What on earth are you babbling on about? These islands were once the realms of a fearsome tribe, but settlers from Europe have taken the fertile land away from them, and the few natives that remain live on the brink of starvation in scattered jungle hideouts. They have strange customs. Their fiercest warriors wear masks and garments made of dried human skin. Oh, I thought they said animal skin. Lovely. This meeting has really enlightened you. Yes. Yes, it's slowly helping my brain stitch itself back together. Right then, I have no idea which way it is to the Buccaneers camp, so I'm just going to sort of wander around in random directions and slowly regret that I didn't pick anybody that actually had a ship. But never mind. Is this access to a different part of the town? I feel like this cell, or whatever you'd call it, I don't know the technical term, is actually is actually part of an area where you access the French island. But never mind. I shall knock on the door. I'll not get inside, which is a bit of a shame. I have vivid memories of wandering around and pilfering everything out of people's homes in the original game, which was rather fun. I do wonder if this game might include a sort of crime and punishment system now. That seems sort of a logical extension. Military area, no trespassing, he says. Trespassing. Good evening, gentlemen. How are you today? You don't look like a soldier. Who are you? What are you doing in this secret army fortification? It was so secret you built a massive fort here, which is really discreet. Shut up, I must get on before reinforcements arrive. Or, shh, you look like a smart fellow to me. You and me, we'll plunder stores and chests of this place, huh? I'm sure this will go tremendously well. I'll slash you to pieces if you raise the alarm. Do as I say and I'll stay in one piece. Calm down, friend. Do I look like someone who would harm civilians? Trust me, we'll get on well. I want to try being an absolute derp. Right, we're doing this really good. I'll put my fate into your hands. Alarm! Call the patrols! Goodness gracious, man. I'll fight them all till the town surrenders. Next time I'll treat you differently. Believe me. Oh gosh. Oh gosh! Oh gosh! I'm being shot! Right. I think I escaped. I've got several pounds of lead in my arse, but I think I escaped. Oh, what a bloody ridiculous... Oh gosh, these guys are after me as well. Don't shoot! Man alive! Oh, this is ridiculous, but I kind of love it. Right then, I have managed to elude them by running around a little house. Oh my giddy aunt, do I have like a healing potion or anything? What does this do? I don't know. Use item. Bandage rolls too. Yes, let's see what that does. Healing, there we go. Oh dear, I needed a good laugh and that gave me one. My giddy aunt. So, just to recap, I wandered into a blatantly obvious fort, which apparently was some sort of secret French Area 51, and then I got shot about several times after failing to persuade some numpty into joining my cause. And then everything went disastrously. Okay, there seems to be a lot more foliage in this jungle rather than in the original game, which makes seeing where you're going somewhat difficult. But we'll pretend like everything's fine and we'll carry on wandering around until we find wherever it is that we're going. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh, I don't think I'm going to be very good at this game. I think I'm going to have some fun playing it, but I don't know if I'm going to be any good at it. And I worry that I'm going to have to change character at some point. It strikes me I didn't tell you how I'm actually causing this to play, and exactly how I'm screwing this up. So essentially what you have to do in order to get this running, at least from my vague recollection, is to install the game, and then you download this mod and install it, which then alters various bits and pieces. But it sort of it builds off the original game, so you can't just download the mod itself, I don't think. So I've currently got this running via a USB stick, which is a bit of a pain in the bum, because if I try to transfer it onto my hard drive, then the USB connection dies, because the thing is a bit old and gammy. So I have every reason to believe that this is going to crash randomly if it just stops the connection. Should I try saving the game? I don't know what the save game button is. Well, I pressed a button and the thing happened. Quick save? Okay. Alright then, goodness, this town is busy, is it not? Who do I wish to speak to? I don't know, but I suppose we should go to the tavern and find out. The tavern is shut! I guess it is 11 in the morning, but still, that seems a little unreasonable. What under the sun is this? A shack? This looks more like an outhouse. The thing came up for a second there, but no, seemingly that's not a place you can actually go. Oh well. Can't seem to go anywhere in this town. There must be somewhere I can go. I don't guess anyone can give me directions. Where are you going? Off on my own affairs, as it were. Many dangerous thugs haunt these streets nowadays. Watch passerbys carefully. Anybody carrying a weapon or just spinning around like a top behind you may be a criminal. You wish to avoid them and stay clear of the main streets. Yes, I'd rather fight them all. If you have to fight them, try to single them out and lure them away from their comrades so they don't overwhelm you with superior numbers, or take positions in a narrow passageway where your flanks are protected. Try to engage enemies which carry guns in a sword fight before they have a chance to fire at you. Oh, that's all positively sensible. Hello! Of all the 500 people on this island, I had to run into you. Who are you? Hold there, friend. I only need some information on your fair colony here. There may be some rummage for you, if you're helpful like. I get the distinct impression we're going to get battered with copyright strikes for the music that's currently playing, but hey-ho, never mind. Oh, hurry it up. I got some fine grog, fair booty, and adequate wenches waiting for me in the cabin. Right. Okay, fine. Never mind. Whatever. Would you be so kind as to tell me where I'm looking for somebody, actually. Find out about someone in town. Who governs you unruly lot? The miss who governs the brothel. Oh my giddy yard. Who sells stuff? Eugene, yes. Where is he? Okay, well, that's reminded me of who I'm looking for, but I don't know where he is. You look like a blacksmith. Do you sell things, Mr. Blacksmith Man? No, you're a pirate. Where do you think you're going? Turn around and march. There's no place here for the likes of you. Oh, you're not a blacksmith. You just happen to be standing next to the blacksmith equipment, just because you wanted to be freaking confusing. Right. Oh my giddy aunt. Oh, a shop. Perhaps this is where I'm going. Sorry, that whole brothel thing has really thrown me. Hello, Barbosa, seemingly. Hello, Eugene. What do you want? Are you Eugene Martin? Ah, yes. How do you know my name? Why are you here? I met Pierre in town. He said that perhaps you were looking to hire suitable captains for ships. That Pierre, a good man, always on the lookout for new arrivals in the archipelago for me. I have some positions. What experience do you have as a captain? I was captain of a merchant ship for years in Portugal, but I gave up that miserable life to chase a fortune here. Previous experience and desire for quick coin. You realize, my friend, I don't sell legal goods. You must understand that I've already got several bits of military and bandit lead in me, and I don't care, right? I plundered a secret facility, a little tiny bit, in the sense that I kind of walked in, didn't take anything, and ran away again. But other than that, I definitely plundered it, so I know what I'm doing. You pay according to high risk of work, do you not? Of course, the pay depends on the goods you have to deliver. The more valuable the goods are, the higher your commission will be. Anybody would think we'd invented a percentage. That's what I wanted to hear. So, do you have a ship for me? More fronts than a sewer rat with a gold tooth. But you may just be what I need. What on earth are you talking about, you crazy man? A few days ago, a captain of one of my ships was arrested by French authorities. I hope not because of your trade. I don't wish to land in jail before I even begin. No, this imbecile had a fight in the tavern and now he's in jail for 10 days. My reputation for prompt delivery is at stake. I cannot afford to take him back after his release. He's too problematic. You can have his job. Excellent. I make a new friend, get a suitable position, and a potential enemy. If that captain ever finds out I stole his job, all in one day. Goodness, when do I start? Right now! I have commissioned to deliver cargo of sandals. Oh, okay. To, is that Martinique? Is that how you pronounce that? I'm not entirely sure. I've heard of a place called Montanique, or Martinique, but I've never seen it written down before. Due in the next few weeks, my bark is moored at a place. Go to the tavern off this camp and look for Emilio, yes. He will be your officer during the voyage. In the meantime, I will send a runner to tell the crew that you are their new captain. Very well, I will go there and try not to muck everything up. Slow down a second, I must warn you. Do not betray me and try to steal my ship and cargo, because even if the crew doesn't kill you, I'll send some men after you to teach you a lesson. Understand? Don't worry, you can trust me. I need you as much as you need me. And I do not forget a favour, or the help that I receive. You have 2 months to accomplish the mission, or you forfeit your pay. Don't forget, if you succeed, I'll pay you 10,000 gold coins. That sounds like a lot, but probably isn't. Before I forget, take this map. It'll help you get to know the archipelago. Oh, a map! Thank goodness for that. Right, I'm slightly hesitant to try and go up the stairs because of how slowly the camera moves around when you're inside, which is really, really frickin' annoying and really, really frickin' weird, but can I go inside? No, I can't. That's a shame. Never mind. Right then. There we are. Now that I've thoroughly brushed my desk, I can get on with my life. And I've got to see what I can do about this, because this is crazy. Okay, right. Let me see if I can get into the tavern now. You scary people will leave me alone for 5 minutes. Can I get in the tavern? Oh, I can! Excellent! What sort of mischief can we get up to here? Very cheery music indeed. You're Jasper, you're not who I'm looking for. You're Donald, you're not who I'm looking for either. Who is the person I'm looking for? Alexander, no. Emilio, my friend! I wasn't expecting sea shanties, but hey-ho, here we are. Right then. You Emilio? Indeed. Who are you? I am your captain. How is that possible? I have a captain. You had a captain. The one who is in jail now can't do his job. Forget him. He's been fired. Can I shut this thing up? I can't even get out of this dialogue, so I presume the answer to the question is no. Never mind, never mind, never mind. Let's just get on with life. I've never been to Portugal. I came from Brazil 2 years ago looking for a better life. Oh, I see. Right. Just shush. Just shush for 5 minutes. I love that he's better equipped than I am. Are there any settings? What? Oh yes, of course, my friends. I don't seem to have any settings. I guess I'll have to do that on the main menu screen. Can I save the game? And see if I can just turn the music down a little bit, if I can ever figure out how under the sun you get back. Seriously, how under the sun do I... Oh, you press F1, not F2. Ow. That's a bit better. Now we can carry on with our bloody lives without me yelling at you all evening. Okay, right, that's perfectly adequate. What other sorts of things do we have here? Idiots. 1 minute everyone's singing at me, the next minute everyone's shouting at me. Welcome, take a seat at the free table. Would you like to order? No, I'm here on business. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to bother you. No, wait, you're not bothering me. In fact, you're the one I need to speak with. Any news? Any gossip? What? What is this? Tavern news? What is this? The dockyard needs help. The gunsmith needs help. Wait, you couldn't have done this as dialogue? Alright, fine, whatever, never mind. Let's carry on with our life. Yeah, let's just carry on with everything and see what sort of mischief happens. I am sort of curious to see what other buildings are here for no reason other than my own curiosity, and definitely not for mischievous reasons. Sorry, it's just, you know, putting that idea in a man's head, you know. You know, what's this about like? This is the house of Pablo. Well, I have no idea who Pablo is, but I presume that I can't wander around the back of his house and steal any of his things, mainly because there's an invisible barrier here. But never mind. All right. Do I have any money? Crew money. Oh yes. Okay, I've got 500 gold and 0 acres. I can choose outfit. Wear this outfit. Can I put on different outfits? Choosing outfit. I don't know. I'm just sort of change outfits for different people. Oh, that's kind of cool. That'd be sort of nice. Abilities. Can I have an ability, please? Oh yes, I can. Toughness. I can be like Arnold Schwarzenegger, indeed, or some such thing. Points available. Show available perks. What does this mean? Oh, okay. So just the ones that I can get then. All right. What shall we get as an ability? Probably not the gunman one, given that, you know, I can't really shoot at the moment. What shall we get? Something relatively straightforward. Really want to get into a sea battle at the moment. That's probably going to go really, really frickin' bad for me. But, cooking lessons. What does this do? Food consumed per day will be reduced by 10%. Food? You mean this is like hardcore mode of Fallout New Vegas? I need frickin' food? Master of Disguise? What's this? Your Master of Disguise, which decreases the chance of your false flag being... False flag? Well, at least you can change your flag. It should not be perpetually French as it was in the last game. What's high stakes? It's got something to do with gambling. Place high bets while gambling. You can also gamble with guards to get past their patrols. Oh. Cool. Can we just look at the available ones, please? Because clearly I'm not going to be able to afford anything better than that. Yes, not very many that I can get. What's the first aid one? The character's ship takes 15% less crew damage from enemy fire and also prevents 15% damage from musket volleys. Well, that seems decent enough. Okay then. Do I have any points that I can allocate at all? No, I don't think I do actually, because I think these actually progress as you use them, more like in Skyrim, for example, than in Fallout. As I remember reading a tip somewhere saying that your fighting skill goes up each time you hit somebody with your sword. So that's interesting, isn't it? Now, where under the sun are we going? I have absolutely no idea, but I can press M to look at a map. Yes, there are places that we can go to, including Cuba, which seems like a massive island and also a real island, but never mind. Never mind. Yes, let's get rid of the map if I ever can. There we are. There's the exit button. So I suppose now we're going to have to wander around in the jungle for a little while and see if we can find our new ship. Which I must confess I haven't got the faintest idea what it's going to be. It's not going to be in the secret fort of mischief and muskets. I can tell you that for absolutely nothing. Oh dear, I don't mean to be stupid. I just sort of am stupid. These are definitely bandits on there. How about we run away, friend? How about we run away? Because there's no way that either of us are going to survive this infernal set of circumstances. Right. I'm not a coward, shush. Look, I will charge bravely into battle when there are bandits by circumnavigating them slightly sneakily. Yeah, so it seems like there's a lot more in this game than in the original. These false flags, which sounds very interesting. Presumably that allows you to get into more mischief. Presumably that would allow you to... you don't seem villainous. Oh, you are villainous! You villainous old cad! Shoot him, friend! And miss him, seemingly, as well. Except not emotionally. We killed a man! Hooray! What? You got a sword? Oh, and 72 XP. Oh, huzzah. Can I put my thing away for a second? Can I see if it's a better sword? I always did wonder why under the sun, why under the sun you killed people who had amazing swords and then you just left them on the ground as Nathan, but never mind. How does this compare? It does a little bit more damage. It has better piercing and better block. The fact that it says average, does that mean there's like sort of grades of each weapon? There's like rubbish ones, average ones, and cool ones? Alright, let's let's try equipping this and see if this goes any better. Should we see if we can kill a few more of these cheeky chaps? Hello! I'm going to murder you. Hopefully. Could you help? Thank you. Could you also hit somebody once in a blue moon? A hunting sword. What did that say? Oh, body. Oh, there's a body. Can I, like, loot the body or anything? Beyond what I've already done? Looting corpse! Oh, you literally can loot corpses. I don't know what I expected. That's a perfectly ordinary thing to be able to do in an RPG. I just kind of assumed that that was silly and crazy, but never mind. Should we shoot this this poor beggar? Right. By which I mean unfortunate, not financially insecure, because that much I think is implied by the name. Right, let's murder these men as quickly as we can, because otherwise we're going to get in a pickle. Oh goodness, I've been murdered again. I don't think he's going to do tremendously well, although he seems to be invincible, judging by the amount of health he's got. Oh dear. It would seem, and I hope you would not consider this controversial of me to say, having jumped to this conclusion wildly, that I am rubbish at this game. Oh goodness, I had a strange dream. Yes, I know. You must leave immediately. We're in a French colony. What? Oh, this is a French island. Oh, it's usually modelled out of the Portuguese one, but never mind. The local authorities would prefer to see you hanging from the gallows. What have I done? I'm sorry, what? It seems that you've made some dangerous enemies. They've already informed the governor about your presence. Who have I made enemies with? This doesn't make any sense. Oh my Gideon. Should we see if the box is going to explode again? Because that made sense last time, didn't it? Gideon, would you ever turn around, man? Thank you. Oh, hooray. You picked the lock with your knife. But I did get up a level. Oh, I gained experience by failing at things. Oh, if only that were true in real life, where it'd be level 50 million. Right, Gideon, man, would you ever frickin' turn around? See, there's got to be a better way of turning around. Put your sword away, for goodness sake, man. I know you're angry, so am I. And I'm like, oh goodness, who's after me? Nobody, but my friend seems to be alive. Not entirely sure where he is, but never mind. Kindly put that away. My Gideons, never mind. Put that away. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Right, never mind this dandy over here. Let's just, try to avoid the soldiers, he says, nearly walking into a soldier. Let's see if we can figure out where under the sun our ship might be. Gideon. Oh, I'm so bad at this game. Can we invade someone's house and steal their things? Or we can try and steal their things. Gideon. Hello. Yes. If you'd ever get out of the way. Yeah, that blew up as well. Oh, goodness, I've been stabbed again. Except I can't strike her because it takes me half an hour to turn around. Oh, good, I've died again. How am I this bad at this game? Also, when am I gonna actually die properly? Why is this game so squeamish about killing me, for goodness sake? Nope, I'm just gonna wake up yet again. Hello, here I am again. My Gideon, you must be sick of me. Yeah, I know, everything's gone wrong. I've been on this island for about a month and I haven't done anything. Oh my Gideon. I mean, it makes sense that people will get cross at you if you walk into their house and steal their stuff, but still. Can I fast travel in this game? What's that? Oh, I can like fast travel to my ship, perhaps. Except I don't think this is my ship, but never mind. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I think this might be my ship, maybe, possibly. Can I go somewhere? I'm going to a captain's cabin. Yes, this is my ship now, and it's going to be awfully drafty looking at that. All right, weapons locker. What under the sun is all this rubbish? Ship chest. How do I make the ship go forward? How does that work? Why in the sun wasn't there a tutorial for all this? Can I go up these little steps here, even though they do already seem to have been bashed to bits? Where's the steering wheel? Also, why is my ship falling apart? Seriously, Isn't this supposed to have... Oh, sea! Yes, go to the sea! Yes. Idiot. Let us go to the sea. And see the longest loading screen we've seen thus far. The first one we've ever actually been able to read the... Okay, there's loads of ships that have been sighted everywhere, which is fascinating and all, but I don't frankly care. Man, my ship's in appalling condition. Well, that explains a lot. Can I go somewhere? I have no idea how to go anywhere. More, sure, sail to, map, usability, yes, sails, hoist flag! What flag? Oh goodness, that's a pirate flag, put that down, put that down! Somehow, how do I put that down? No, how do I put that down, for goodness sake? Oh no, this is going back here. No! Gideon, I'm so bad at this game. You have a big axe, how very exciting. Oh my Gideon, how am I this bad at this game? Can we put our pirate flag down? I don't know how to do that. I don't have any abilities either. Okay, never mind. Let's go on the map. Where are we going again? What island are we trying to reach? I don't know. How do I zoom out? Here we go. That's better. What? I can't afford to pay them. I haven't got any money. Oh no. Your crew has morale. Oh dear. Should we get into a sea battle? Let's get into a sea battle.
Sail ho!
What? There's a battle up ahead, sir. It looks like a ragtag bunch of Jolly Rogers versus warships flying the colours of Portugal. Yes!
All hands to your stations!
Indeed, let us help our brethren. Or my brethren, possibly, judging by the crew being somebody else, presumably. Right, who's who? I think those are the pirates. Yes, right.
Strike them down. Aye aye.
Yes, indeed. Right, my giddy aunt. Again, you can't see the battle-o-meter, which I apologise for, but fire! I'm not entirely sure if we fired at them or they fired at us. No, I think we did fire at them a little bit, perhaps, possibly. Not very much, though. Goodness, my reloading is immensely slow. Can I fire again? Can I try and fire again? Oh my giddy aunt, I literally saw a body fly out. Fire! I don't seem to be tremendously good at this.
Sail. Aye.
Yes. Let's make full sail and go literally anywhere else. Man alive, reloading is incredibly slow. My forward cannons are only about 60% of the way there so far. At least they all seem to have run away from the Portuguese, which is lovely. But still, I'm not really convinced that I helped. In fact, I'm really, really not convinced that I helped in the slightest. Maybe I should have played on a lower difficulty. We might have shot at them, or we might have just shot into the sea. I'm not entirely sure.
Strike them down. Aye aye.
Oh my giddy aunt, I just wanted to put the sails down, but never mind. Can I? I guess I could try and board one of their ships, but that's a really stupid plan. I don't really know who's shooting at who. I think they're shooting at me. Giddy aunt. Okay, how about we let the Portuguese military deal with this, and I'll just stand here like
Make sail.
for verbal support or some sort of rubbish. I don't know. Okay, man alive, that ship is that one's an expeditious little thing, isn't it? Okay, let me see if I can fire again, and fire a bit more correctly this time. Oh, hooray! I did it! I actually shot the Portuguese, which is a bit worrisome. Yes! Excellent! I don't feel like I'm really contributing to this, but never mind. Yeah, I get the distinct impression I'm just firing into the waves, which is a bit naff. Enter the map to sail to some island. Yeah, I'd like to do that, except somehow we're in the middle of a fight. Oh goodness, I gained a new level! I'm level 3! I don't really think I did anything. I think I just got brownie points for trying. I like this, but I'm kind of rubbish at it, because I don't know how to play the game, because it's so different. It seems very interesting. I imagine if you know what Under the Sun you're doing, I imagine this could be quite a fun advancement on the original game, but I'm a bit rubbish at this. Right, we can nearly fire our left cannons again. Fire! I don't think we hit anything, to be completely frank with you. I didn't even see the cannons land in the water again. Right. I'm going to consider that an enormous success, and we are going to sail away. Yes. And eventually we might be allowed back onto the map. Seemingly not, no. If I sail to you, will that take me far enough away? We did it and everything. I've still got no bloody idea where it is I'm going. Can I zoom out a bit? Yes, I can. Let's go... oh, I don't know. Let's go to this island over here. Also, these islands are really bloody close together. Also, I thought I saw a storm brewing then, but I don't think actually that I did. Okay, let's go to this island.
Brando!
Yes! Yes, let's not make that incredibly rude joke. Oh dear. Okay, never mind that. Let me go into my quest book and see if I can figure out what island it is I'm actually supposed to be going anywhere near. Possibly that one, possibly not. So there's all sorts of different ships around. So can I like sail to them? Yes, indeed. So we can sort of see all the different ships that seem to be all the way over there. Actually, yes, pirate settlement port. How exciting! Okay, right. Let me put the sails down.
Strike them down, aye aye. Strike them down, aye aye.
Which irritatingly plays twice every time you want to say the grand total of nothing. Right. Quest book. Yes. Arrival in the Caribbean. Yes, I do seem to have a job now, which is excellent. Where are we going? It doesn't say. It doesn't say. Wasn't it called Montanique or something? Martinique? Is that on here? Do you see an island named Martinique? I don't. Oh, there it is! Look, it's over there. It looks like the French island. Oh, goodness, we're nearly there, sort of. We need to go south. Okay, then, let's go on to the map. Yes. Do we have a compass? Yes, we do! Right, let me reverse my ship a little bit. Okay, if we head roughly south, we, rum and food? It seems like I've got quantities of rum and food that I need to presumably keep stocked, otherwise we're all going to starve to death, which is a bit of a bummer. Alright, never mind. Here's the island that we need to go to anyway, so at least that will be slightly less of a disaster.
Ryland.
Indeed. Indeed, we will be extremely pleased to set our tootsies down upon that, I hope. Oh. Well, so much for it being dry. Okay. Let's sail to, not the Evilton Pirates. I don't even know where the Evilton Pirates are. No, they are Baldies. Let's go to this one, I guess. I don't really know. And the game seems to have crashed. Excellent. And I have a horrid feeling that we're in a battle, actually. Hang on a minute, because it seems like there's some red triangles on the map that you can't quite see. Am I allowed to dock my ship? Not really, no. And there's a storm, which is also excellent. Should we see if we can board a ship? What could possibly go wrong with that idea? We didn't board it, but we did bash into it, so there's that to think about. And then we shot it.
Strike them down, aye aye.
Yes. Giddy, I keep pressing forward and back by accident. It's that... Oh, goodness, I think I sunk somebody. Possibly. There's a little picture of a burning ship. I don't know if that means I'm sinking or they're sinking. I genuinely have no idea. Oh no, I think I'm on fire. Well, it's raining, so hopefully it'll stop It'll stop being on fire in a minute. Oh, my Gideon. I'm so bad at this game. Okay. Let me have another go at trying to board this guy. Probably I should upgrade my, can I upgrade my boarding abilities? What can I get? Can I get anything to do with boarding? Not really, no. There's nothing I can get to do with boarding. Let's get some bigger speed, yes. Because that's exactly what I need at the moment. Oh, shush. Right, come on. Turn us around and we'll board it. Possibly. Somehow. Or possibly we'll just crash into his arse again, which is another considerable possibility. Yep. I've booped his bum. Fantastic. We're sinking! Well, let's take him down with us, I suppose. Oh dear. I'm not very good at this game. Yeah, my ship is falling apart at the seams and I can't turn it round. Why did there have to be a storm and a load of pirates here at the same time? This doesn't seem tremendously fair, and I can't sail away to anywhere safer. Oh well, never mind. Let's just sit here for a minute and slowly allow our ship to sink and see what happens then. Do we actually die this time, or do we just wake up in the tavern? Yes, I get it. I'm dead. How can I be both on fire and sinking at the same time? You managed to launch a boat in the last moment. What are you talking about? I'm in a dinghy? I'm in a dinghy. What? This is a bigger ship than the one I was standing on a minute ago. Oh my giddy aunt, I am appalling at this. How under the sun do I get to shore? Fast travel port, yes please. Can I just stand on something dry? This isn't tremendously dry, but there's a strangely large number of people out here. Right, do you mind the fact that we've been downgraded from a ship to a... For crying out loud, my rowboat is larger than my ship! Oh my Gideon, I'm so sorry. I'm so bad at this. I'm so bad at this game. Okay, right. Never mind. Everything, apart from most things, is going to be fine. Can we go inside or it might be quiet? Oh, that's better. Can we steal things? Yes, we can. Do we get in trouble for stealing things? Seemingly not, no. Hello. From lifeboat. Oh, don't rub salt in an open wound. No, you're not mistaken. Oh my Gideon. Presumably you and your men will be fishing the remnants of my crew out of the sea for the next week. Oh my Gideon. Okay, right, well that was a baptism by fire and also by water. Salty water. Okay, this is absolutely bananas, right? I kind of love it. It's kind of mad. I kind of want to explore more of it and try and get a bit less rubbish at this game. But, can I go into any of the other little houses? No. I really don't know why your mouse sensitivity massively decreases when you go inside buildings. That seems really silly and irritating. But hey-ho. Me and my two tiny little ships, I think we'll leave it there for the day. So, yeah, I don't know if we'll do any more episodes on this. Really depends on what you want, really. If you'd like to see me try this again, maybe we'll try a different character. When I tried this originally, when I was just screwing around with it to see what it was, basically, before I set up the base game originally. I played as the Nathan Hawke character, and that definitely came with a ship, and it did seem to come with some form of tutorial. So perhaps it would be better to do the Nathan Hawke character, although that would be a bit more repetitious. That might give us more tutorials, as presumably these later characters are designed for more experienced sea dogs than I. But it seems interesting. It seems worth exploring, but I would certainly like to get your opinion as to whether or not you have any interest in seeing it, or whether perhaps you'd rather see somebody else who isn't quite such a cretin do it. Would also be a perfectly valid thing to say. So, yeah, that's very interesting and very similar, but also different from the original game. But I think we'll leave it there for this week. So, I'll leave Bartholomew here in the storm for a while, and his beard can get soggy as punishment for losing the ship, which definitely wasn't completely my fault. I'll say thank you very much for joining me this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Look after each other, and good night.